Hello, my darlings, and welcome back. I am continuing this conversation with Tara, who teaches yoga, who has so much insight about life, about mental health, about depression, and how we need to schedule our time. Because in our case, we are children of another generation. But many of you out there are the younger generation, and I think she has some really cool tips. Let's go take a listen.
There's such an interesting generational thing because my children are so comfortable speaking about taking care of themselves and their wellness. It's ingrained in them. Whereas
By you, perhaps? By you? By your example.
I think I'm trying, but I don't think it's ingrained in who, like
Mm.
how I was raised,
Oh,
right?
that I would agree with. Yes,
Yes,
I
it's
think.
not how
Oh,
I was raised.
mm-hmm.
It was, sacrifice yourself as a mother,
Yes,
sacrifice yourself to your job, or like
yes.
it's your job to take care of everybody and everything is such a sacrifice, and it's just the price you pay, right? And I don't know. I feel like my mother's generation and her family's generation or mother or whatever, it just
Selflessness. The more selfless a woman was, the better a woman she was.
yeah, and she's like inside falling apart.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't
Who
know.
was it, the author who said they're living lives of silent desperation? I'm going,
See that.
yes.
Yeah, I could see that.
Talking about this and that and what we talked about the other day, which I thought was fantastic. Would you tell us about
I
what you
remember.
do at work with your girls, well, with your um, team
Mhm.
about Fridays and scheduling? Do you remember that one?
Oh yeah. Well, and I've even added to it this week. So I
Oh,
re I
cheers.
love it so much. So I work in a corporate environment.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Thankfully, I work remotely, but I still work in corporate, and I have some very young ladies that work for me. That's 29 and under. And what I'm learning for myself is because I tend to be a workaholic because I'm a very functional depressive, which means I dive into work and remain busy. But I realize that it's not good for me and it's not good for them. And so I am trying to forcefully, unforcefully um, teach them boundaries because
Ooh.
as we're getting caught up in this corporate life, everybody wants your time.
Mm.
Constantly, they want your time. You don't have any time for yourself. You forget to eat or you forget to take breaks. And so I have mandated in my entire department, and I think I'm going to do this like for eternity now, that they literally put into their schedule lunchtime breaks throughout the day. I send them little team messages that block off their time that say like, go hydrate, go get some tea, go for a walk, and make sure that it's on their schedule and that time is on, that they get to block off everything that they need.
Mm.
um, because otherwise if it's not on your calendar, people are going to take your time and they're going to block it off for you.
There you are. I think that is so crucial to mental health.
You have to take control of your time, and
Put
other
it
people will
on the
just take your time.
schedule.
You
Yeah, and
have to
put
put it
it
on the
on.
schedule. And I do truly believe it. And I mean, being a mom of two and managing other people's schedules all the time, if it's not on the schedule, it doesn't happen. And for me,
Mm.
if it's not in my planner, I have digital planners, but I have all, planner things that I write out so that I can physically see them, just like the whole week and everything that's coming. But if it is not planned, it does not happen. And I think the same thing is true for mental health. Like if you don't plan it, it doesn't happen.
See that? She's done it again. These little golden nuggets, one at a time. And Tara is showing us how to manage our time, but also how to manage our emotions because we're not always going to be 100%, are we? So if we plan things when we are 100%, we have a better chance of achieving what we like to achieve when we're not 100%. All right, my darlings, hope you're enjoying this. I love you, and I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.